Hello and welcome to the Pokemon I Want to Hug tier list, Galar and Hisui edition. Basically, it's just like it sounds. I'll be ranking all the Galar and Hisui Pokemon from S to F based on how much I want to hug them. S is like quality snuggle time with the Pokemon, and F is just stay away from me at all costs. Everything else is somewhere in the middle. This one could be pretty interesting, because there are some absolute bangers in here, then there's some absolute flops as well. So we'll see how things shake out. But let's go ahead and get started with Grookey here. I think Grookey's a solid B. Not my favorite, but not too bad either. Thwackey though, Thwacky's just like an abomination unto the Lord, for real. I hate Thwackey. I hate his toes, I hate his teeth. Everything about it is so off-putting. Yeah, I'm gonna say early F tier for Thwackey. I hate it so much. Rillaboom's a lot better though. Not as good as Grookey, but we can put Rillaboom, I'll be generous and give it a C. There we go. And now we went into our first Gigantamax Pokemon, which poses an issue for hugging purposes. Namely because they're like 50 feet tall, and it's hard to hug something that's 10 times as big as you are. But we can probably figure something out for most of them. But I'm not sure about Rillaboom. Like, is the drum set part of its body, or is it just kind of spawn as it enlarges? I don't know. I assume it just spawns, it's not physically part of itself. But you know, let's just go ahead and stick him in D. He's just bigger monkey. Usually that's good, but not here, I don't think. Scorbunny though, Scorbunny's easy S tier. Been on Team Scorbunny since day one, absolutely the best Galar starter. And Raboot kind of goes in like that edgy phase, so it might be like a bit less approachable for a hug. But we can still stick Raboot up in A, because I'd still really want to. And Cinderace can join Scorbunny in S tier, honestly. It's a big bunny, how do you not want to hug it? Gigantamax Cinderace has a giant ball of fire, which is not good for hugging, for several reasons. And again, it's the same question, like, is it part of its body? Or just something that spawns with it? I assume the same thing, that just kind of spawns with it. And I do like Gigantamax Cinderace's big long ears. So if we take just the rabbit part into account, it'd be up high, but there's still that huge ball of fire to deal with. So let's stick it top of C and call it good. Sobble, I think Sobble's another B tier. Above or below Grookey? Let's say above. That looks alright. I have no feeling toward Drizzile whatsoever. So let's go ahead and just plop him there. That looks alright. Inteleon's pretty cool though. We can stick Inteleon top of B. Kind of a skinny boy, but it'll be alright. Now with Gigantamax Inteleon, I know that's all part of its body. That's its tail is sitting on top of. Which is pretty neat. So with the rest of him still on top, so you can like climb up there and give him a hug, I guess. Let's go ahead and stick him here though. It's a long climb. I really like Squavit. So Squavit's gonna come up somewhere up here. Do I want to fill out S tier though, or like top of A? You know what? Screw it. S tier. Squavit deserves it. It's so cute. And Greedent, I've heard people don't like Greedent, and that upsets me because I really do. He's so chunky and friend-shaped. I think I'm gonna stick him up in S too. I really like Greedent. Rookidee is a Borb, in almost every sense of the word. And it's just a Borb. We can plop the Borb in C. Corvisquire's better. It's got some shape to it besides round. I mean, round's good, but some shape is also good too. But we can still just stick it right there. Just beating out Rookidee. The Corviknight's made of metal, and metal is sharp, and it looks very sharp. So I'll probably bump it down to D. Yeah, we'll stick him there. I think same with Gigantamax Corviknight, just even sharper and bigger. We'll stick that there. Flipbug is a bug. I do not like bugs. He's okay though, but still not my cup of tea. We'll throw him there. Dottler, same thing. And Orbeetle is super creepy. I don't really want to get anywhere near Orbeetle. So we'll stick him down in E. And same thing with the Gigantamax form. It's Bug UFO, which is two things I do not like mixed together. So we'll just stick him there. Nicket's really cute. Nicket's gonna come on up. Boxes always do well here. Let's stick Nicket top of A for now. Yeah, that looks good. But Thievel, if Thievel didn't have the mustache, I'd like it a lot more. But I was so disappointed when I evolved Nickit and saw the mustache. I was like, oh, huh. So I'm gonna have to knock Thievel down a little bit, but we can still plop him top of B. That looks good. Gossifler is just a flower with a face. I guess we can plop her there for now. Same thing with Eldegoss. Yeah, a little less. I don't like all that cottonweed looking thing going on there. But Wooloo, who looks exactly the same, comes on up somewhere. Let's put Wooloo... Oh man. Yeah, we'll put Wooloo there for now. Let's stick double... here. Choodle, huh? Where do we want to put Choodle? I don't want to hug it all that bad. I don't like how its head is so huge compared to its body. Let's say top of D. We'll put Dreadnought right about there as well. And Gigantamax Dreadnought is just bigger Dreadnought. There's nothing really fancy about it. So I guess we can just put them all in a row here. That looks okay. Yamper's going up to the top. Somewhere around here. Yamper's so cute. Little corgi boy. Yeah, I suppose right there is alright. And Boltund can come up and join him. I like Boltund a lot too. Big pupper. Roly-Coly is a rock. It's just a rock. We can put Roly-Coly there though, I suppose. Carkol is just several rocks, but now they're also on fire. Maybe we'll bump Carkol down a little bit. About there. Colossal, same thing. Gigantamax Colossal, also same thing, it's just bigger Colossal and more on fire. So we'll just stick it there. Applin is a worm in an apple, which is pretty cute actually, but it's still just an apple. Put Applin here, I suppose. That looks okay. Flapple can be a bit higher though, because now it's like out of the apple. It has like arms and stuff. I like Flapple. We can put Flapple there. And Gigantamax Flapple's like a big apple pie or something, I think. Which, I mean, yeah, I love a big apple pie. You know what, we can be generous. Let's put him at the bottom of B. I really like Appleton too. Mostly. I don't like how its eyes like hang off on the things that look like its ears. Those are its eyes, which is really, really creepy. But other than that, I really like Appleton. And you can like eat off its back, which is also kind of creepy. Now that I say it out loud like that. We can put Appleton, yeah, I guess just above Flapple. That looks good. Then Gigantamax Appleton is literally the exact same thing as Gigantamax Flapple, which is super disappointing. But they're the same thing, so they're gonna go right next to each other. Still don't know why they did that. Silicobra is a snick. Little sand snick. But not the cutest little sand snick, is it? It's not terrible, though. We put him bottom of C. That's alright. Sandaconda's weird. I'm not sure what's going on with the inner tube around its neck. What it looks like. So I might bump down Sandaconda a bit. Maybe just the top of D, though. That's alright. And Gigantamax Sandaconda is just very, very big snake. That's also a tornado. Tornado snake. I'm gonna stick it there. That looks alright. Things kind of end up going in rows, don't they? Like there's this whole line, that whole line, this whole line. Kind of makes sense, though. Cramorant is another bird. It's kind of a derpy looking bird. You can stick Cramorant right around here, above the other birds. That looks alright. And then Arrokuda is just a fish. It's just a fish. We can stick it above the rock, though. And same with Barraskewda. There we go. Toxel's kind of cute, I guess. But again, not my favorite thing ever. It can beat out a literal apple, though. We'll put him there. Toxtricity's kind of grown on me a bit. I can bump Toxtricity up somewhere. It's a hard name to say. Bump him up, right there, and same with the, low-key form. Low-key a bit better, he looks a bit softer. If that makes sense. The Gigantamax form seems a lot less approachable for a hug. It's like gone feral or something. So maybe we stick it below the birds but above the flowers. That looks okay. Sizzlipede gets a pass from me. I'm gonna stick him somewhere down here. Yeah, right there. Just line up everyone. Here we go. Yeah. No thank you for that whole line there. Don't like Clobbopus too much either. But again, he'd probably be better than an actual rock and a boring fish. So you can put Clobbopus there, because he's kind of cute. But I'm gonna put Grappalox, like, down here. I do not like Grappalox at all. Like, yeah, ooh, tentacles for a hug or whatever, but no, those are bad tentacles. No, thank you. Sinistes, a cup of tea, and that's it. Doesn't even look like warm tea. It looks kind of cold, actually, considering it's a ghost type. So I want to hug a cup of cold tea? Not really. Still a bit more than a Clobbopus there, though. And Poltegeist has like a body, which helps. So maybe we can bump them up a little bit. No, not really. Just stick them there. Atenna's really cute. Atenna can come up here somewhere, I think. Looks like a Kirby enemy. I think Atenna can slot in right about there. Hattrem can come up too. Maybe even more than some of these guys, because Hattrem is so cute. Is Hattrem A? Hattrem might be A. Yeah, let's put Hattrem bottom of A. Hatterine's a tough one, because you look at it, it looks kind of tall like Gardevoir, but it's not. It's still short like Hattrem, but you just don't see it because the hair or whatever is covering it up. Like everything from about here down is just like hair it like walks on, or something. And if you enjoy it, hugging it too much, it will kill you, because it's a strong emotion and doesn't like strong emotions. But with all that said, we can still leave it bottom of A for now. I think Gigantamax Hatterene is just bigger Hatterene, but probably more prone to killing you if you feel anything around it, so I might knock it down a little bit. You know, let's knock G-Max down to here, I think. Again, we can always adjust things later, even though I usually don't. Impidimp is meh. I don't really want to hug an Impidimp. Maybe we stick Impidimp like here or so. Yeah. Morgrim though. Morgrim can come up. I do like Morgrim a lot. I think Morgrim can go right about here. Yeah, that looks good. Grimmsnarl. Maybe by Rillaboom for Grimmsnarl. Yeah, something like that. Sure. Then big Grimmsnarl. It's all hair, which could be soft. I think. Maybe. Might be coarse hair. Let's knock him down a little bit. Maybe like there. No. There. Yeah. We'll do that. I think I'll pass on Galarian Wheezing as well. The hat is really funny, but doesn't make me want to hug it. Stick him down here. I do like Galarian Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon's still really cute. Maybe they can come up to bottom of A or so. I think that looks good. Galarian Linoon seems a bit more aggressive, maybe a bit less cuddly. So maybe Linoon can slot in right here or so. But then Obstagoon comes back up, for sure. Maybe something like that. Have a little pattern going there. That looks good. I do not like Galarian Meowth. Not a fan of this boy at all. But I suppose you can still beat out these guys. I guess same with Berserker. Just plop him there for now. Galarian Stunfisk is an actual bear trap. I'm not gonna hug a bear trap. That's a very poor idea. Would not end well. So I think I'm gonna have to stick Galarian Stunfisk right down here. Pretty sure Galarian Corsola will like curse you if you touch it. As well it should, honestly. Don't want to hug it myself though. Maybe we can stick Galarian Corsola here. Yeah, that looks alright. But Corsola petrifies you if you get too close to it. So, maybe not a good idea. Is it a bad enough idea to go down an F though? I mean, petrified or having to hug these other guys, which is better? I'm not sure if the petrification wears off, like if it goes away if you like unfreeze or something, I don't know. We'll say it does and stick it top of E. Because why not? Not too big a fan of Galarian Farfetch'd either, honestly. I know that's gonna make me very popular, but I just don't jive with him all that much. I'm still an alright bird though. I'm put him by these other birds. And same with Sirfetch'd. Just right there. That looks okay. He's so small, because his sword is so big. Galarian Mr. Mime? No thanks. It's Mr. Mime and now it's cold. So, it's not very good. I'm gonna stick him down here. Mr. Rhyme has like a face on his belly, which I don't want that face in my belly for a hug. So I guess we'll just do the same thing, just line them all up here, like we've been doing. But Galarian Darumaka is like a little snowman, so it's like cold, but it's less creepy than Mr. Mime, so it can probably come up a little bit. It's like maybe it can beat out Silly Cobra. Sure. I guess Galarian Darmanitan is okay? Not sure what's going on with its mustache / lips. Not sure what those are. We can put him there. Galarian Darmanitan in Zen mode is on fire, which doesn't help. It's also very angry and unapproachable. So maybe I'll knock him down even more than I was thinking. Yeah, maybe like there. Honestly. Galarian Yamask is kind of cute, and it really needs a hug. We can stick this sad boy right about here. That looks good. Runerigus. Runerigus? I don't know how to say this Pokemon's name. I kind of say Runerigus. So I'm gonna go with that, but Runerigus could also be correct. I don't know. It's really cool. I love this thing, but you don't want to touch it, because then you get shown its horrific past, like in your memories or something. But it's so cool looking. Is witnessing an eternity of trauma worth a hug? Yeah, we can stick him up here somewhere. We'll put him there. That looks okay. Why not? Is Milcery just liquid? Or is it like kind of squishy? Like a squishy kind of solid. There's a word for that I learned in 3rd grade science. What is it? Colloid. Is it a colloid? Or is it just liquid? I guess either way it can come up here somewhere-ish. It's pretty cute. I'm gonna put it there. A Creamy can come up too. A Creamy's also very cute and has a definite texture to it. But do I want to hug whipped cream? Maybe more than Toxtricity but less than Mogrim? Yeah, let's do that. Then Gigantamax Creamy is a giant cake. I don't even care. I'll hug a giant cake. I'll dive right into that thing. So let's just put Gigantamax Creamy right there. Phalanx is pretty cute. It kind of freaked me out when I first saw it because it was like segmented just in the right way to look like a bug, and I did not like that. But it's grown on me now. I know they split apart and stuff. So it's like 6 little guys. It's like 6 hugs you can have all at once. They don't have arms. But I guess I can like come up and like fill your arms, I guess. They're pretty cute. They can come up here somewhere. Maybe they can go right here. That looks good. Pinchurchin, no thank you. It's pokey and not very cute. So we can put Pinchurchin here. Snom's a bug, but he's so cute. I'd hug a little Snom. Snuggle to Snommy. But more than these other guys? That's the question. Yeah, we can put Snom bottom of A. That's good. I also don't mind Frostmoth too much, honestly. Like maybe Frostmoth can round out B. Stonejourner's just a Stonehenge arch, so it's rocks. Cooler rocks though than Roly-Coly, but still just rocks. I guess for the cool factor, cool and kind of heavy quotes, Stonejourner can come up here. Ice-Cube's a penguin. I do like penguins. I don't have it with the ice block broken, but essentially the same thing, just with no ice on its head. I think Ice-Cube can beat out Phalanx. Let's put him there. Here we go. Here's some good ones coming up. Galarian Ponyta is S. Yeah, more than those guys. So cute, so fluffy. Love Galarian Ponyta. Galarian Rapidash, is she also S? Or is she high A? Let's say more than Hatterene. We can put Rapidash there. But Indeedee can come up, also to S. Male and female right up top. There we go. I love Indeedee. They're so cute. I love them so much. Full Belly Morpeko's pretty cute too. Might be beating out Snom for A tier there. Hangry Morpeko though, it's gonna try and bite your face off. So Hangry Morpeko might come down a bit. Let's put Hangry Morpeko there. Cufant's cute. Little elephant. Steel elephant, so it's like hard, I assume. It's also round, that's always good. Let's stick Cufant here, I think. Caparagio will come down a little bit. Much less huggable. Bottom of C? More than Morpeko? Top of D? Bottom of C, I guess. Then Gigantamax Caparaggia is just bigger Caparaggia and a cube. We'll just stick it there. I do like Dracozoa a lot, though. It's easily the most well put together of the fossils. The least in eternal suffering. So I think Dracozoa might be able to come up pretty high, actually. Bottom of A? I guess so. Yeah, I guess that's where Dracozold's going. How about that? The rest of these guys, not so much, though. So where do we want to put Arctozolt? Cold and snotty. That's always good. That's like actual ice on it, isn't it? I mean, so do these guys. They have actual ice as well, but Arctozolt just seems a lot less appealing. Looks more like slush. These ones look like snow, you know? Maybe here? Sure. Dracovish is so unfortunate. He's gonna end up somewhere down here too. I'll say more than Pinchurchin. And Arctovish is also very unfortunate. Yeah, bottom of D for Arctovish. That's just a horrible creature. Duraludon's kind of interesting. Don't know how much I want to hug it though. It's kind of just a steel pillar with arms. that don't look very comfortable. Maybe more than the birds down here, or more than Corbinite here, though. Put him there. Then Gigantamax Duraludon is literally just a skyscraper. I don't want to hug that. I'll put it there, though. Dreepy's super cute, though. Dreepy can come up somewhere. Little Ghost Dragon. Let's put Dreepy, like, here or so. Because then it gets bigger and better. So Dracloak can come on up. And Dracloak has a Dreepy, so it's a 2-for-1 deal. So we can put Dracloak about here, I think. Then Dragapult has 2 Dreepy, so it's a 3-for-1 deal. And it's bigger, so it's an even better hug. But how much better? That's the question. Think about that much better. There we go. Hero of Many Battles Zacian. That's its actual name. We want to put Beat Up Doggo. Well, Beat Up Doggo sounds like it needs a hug. So we can bump it up a little bit. We can put Beat Up Doggo number 1 right about there. And we have Crowned Sword Zacian, which is not Beat Up Doggo, with a sword and wings or something. Which is about the same, so we'll just stick them next to each other. And we have Beat Up Zamazenta. I think we can go just below Zacian. And then Crowned Shield Zamazenta has the big shield, which is a thing that would not be very... It would get in the way of a hug is what I'm trying to say. So, might dock a few points there. Also just kind of looks stupid. So maybe about here. Crowned Shield Zamazenta. Eternatus. I don't know what Eternatus is or is made of. It's probably not very comfortable though. But Eternatus like here or so. Oh, I don't have Eternamax either. But that'd be around here somewhere too, probably. Okay, Galarian Slowpoke. It's just Slowpoke but with some yellow on it. Yeah, we can stick it there. Galarian Slowbro has an arm cannon, a spiky arm cannon, so that'd get in the way. So we can put them here, I think. Galarian Slowking's really creepy. Looks evil. So it was a bit, deterring. But I guess we can still put it right about here. Okay, Galarian Articuno. It's kinda cool. But it is still just a big bird. It's cooler than these other birds, though. Top of the birds for now. Another bird with Galarian Zapdos. Zapdos always seems so sharp. So maybe down by these other sharp birds. But a bit more. Yeah. And then Galarian Moltres is just a whole hot mess. Like, that's actual fire. Dark fire. Scary fire. So I guess we'll just put him there. So we have Pokebird, Sharp Birds, Hot Bird. And we have Kubfu, little karate bear. Kubfu's pretty cute, I guess. I don't really have an attachment to it, though. I can put Kubfu here. Why not? And I'm pretty sure this is Single Strike Urshifu. I think they look exactly the same except for their pose. It's just a bear buffer bear, which I mean, big buff bears are always good. But nothing that beats out anything above it, anything above Kubfu, so I'm just gonna stick that Urshifu there. Gigantamax Urshifu is just big. I'm kind of docking points for the bigness a little bit, just for the inconvenience of it. And the other Urshifu, they're literally the same. Single Strike or Rapid Strike? I guess Single Strike would be stronger, so there'd be a tighter hug. So let's do that. Something like that. I don't know. I don't really care for Urshifu all that much. Speaking of things I have no attachment to, Zarude. It's just that one character from Gumball. No one's made that joke before. Yeah, just a monkey. Scary looking monkey. Yeah, Zarude can, like, go there, I think. I do like Regieleki, though. Still might be hard to hug because it's zappy. But I do like Regieleki, and that helps a lot. Maybe Regieleki can come up, about here? Sure. Regidrago's pretty cool, too. I just like it a bit less than Regieleki. But it's definitely more huggable, because it's not actively sparking with electricity. And it's a dragon. Dragons are cool. So maybe just separate them with a Drizzile there. Glastrier is an ice horse. So maybe down by like the other icy boys here. Yeah, we can stick him there, why not? And Spectrier is a ghost horse. Spectrier can come up a little bit. Pretty sure it can like steal your soul, but what Pokemon can't these days. Put Spectrier there. Calyrex. The big brain boy. Calyrex can come up a little bit, I suppose. Definitely more than those guys. About there. Then Calyrex riding Glastrier. I guess split the difference? Let's put him bottom B. Same with this other one. Oh, like that. There we go. Yeah. 'Cause why not? Okay, now we have a whole row of Gigantamax here. Gigantamax Venusaur, this big Venusaur with a big flower. And the bigness can be a problem. Let's go ahead and stick him here, though. That looks alright. Gigantamax Blastoise is... I don't have Charizard on here. Oops. Pretend Gigantamax Charizard's on here. He'd be probably also around here-ish. But yeah, Blastoise can go here too. Yeah, right there. Gigantamax Butterfree is a big butterfly, which is a bug, which are scary. But it's Butterfree and Butterfree's cute, so we can cut it some slack. We can put Gigantamax Butterfree there. Okay, Gigantamax Pikachu has to come up. It's Chunky Pikachu. Yeah, that's gonna be an S somewhere. Dock a few points because it's big and tricky to hug, but we'll put Gigantamax Pikachu up in S. And we have Long Cat with Gigantamax Meowth. That can be A tier. Yeah, that can be bottom of A. Gigantamax Machamp has 4 big ol' arms. The better to hug you with. So anyway, I'll stick it above Urshifu. Gigantamax Kingler, which I don't think I've ever actually seen in-game. It's just big Kingler with a weird beard for some reason. I don't really care for it too much. Just gonna stick it right about there. Gigantamax Lapras can come up too. Bigger Lapras is always good. I'm gonna still say below Meowth though. Gigantamax Eevee, also S tier, even though I'm pretty sure it's just sheer amounts of floof. Either kills you or mind controls you. It's one of those two. But I mean, not a bad fate either way, I guess. Better than Pikachu. Yep. Gigantamax Snorlax, also good. Let me stick that. Is it A tier good? It's still Snorlax. So yeah, we can do that. Then we have Gigantamax Garbodor. So, no thank you. Might actually end up somewhere down here. Is it F? I think it might be F. Yeah, we'll stick him down there. And Gigantamax Melmetal, also something I don't think I've ever seen in-game. Just long Melmetal. Where do we want to put you? Stick him here. That looks okay. Ooh, alright. On to Hisui. Much shorter. We're almost done. Hisuian Decidueye. Not bad, actually. Not too bad. I think we can stick Decidueye right about here. Hisuian Typhlosion coming up too. Do like Hisuian Typhlosion. That's hard to say. Maybe about there. Hisuian Samurot's just edgy Samurott. Samurot's okay though. So you can put Hisuian thereabouts. Weirdeer. I like Weirdeer too. Let's stick Weirdeer right above Samurott. That looks good. Cleavor, Bug with axes for arms. That doesn't sound very appealing. Stick him about here. Hisuian Quillfish, probably also down here by Pincurchin. Maybe even lower. Maybe bottom of D for Hisuian Quillfish and Overquill. Amazing name for Overquill, but I don't want to hug it. Hisuian Lilligant can come up. I like them a lot. Maybe in between Weirdeer and Samurott? More than Weirdeer? Maybe up and up and up? I'm about right there, actually. Yeah. Ursaluna is not as huggable as Ursaring is, so Ursaluna might have to come down a little bit. Maybe about here? Yeah, that looks okay. Hisuian Sliggoo is A for sure. But where in A? I'm gonna say about here. For Hisuian Sliggoo. But Hisuian Gudra, that's an S. Absolutely. Ooh, more than Indeedee? Yeah. More than Cinderace and Scorbunny? No. Hisuian Gudra can go right there. I love Hisuian Gudra. I just love Gudra, but Hisuian Gudra was such a nice surprise. Hisuian Growlithe a good boy. Any Growlithe is a good boy. But it's also a rock, so it might not be as fluffy as regular Growlithe, but we can still put him right there. Hisuian Arcanine, though, might come down a bit, because it looks more like rocks. It seems like its mane is made of rocks more. So maybe about there. We have White Stripe Basculin, and it's a fish. It's a piranha. I don't want to hug a piranha. Put him there. And we have Basculegion, which is a Basculin imbued with the souls of other dead Basculin, which sounds horrifying. So maybe we'll just put him a bit above Basculin. Then we have, like, white Basculegion, which I did not know was a thing until I was gathering these images for this video. So that's fun. I had no idea this thing existed. So I guess we can put it there. Alright, Hisuian Voltorb. It's a wooden ball, which I mean, could be alright if it's like a softer kind of wood, but it's still just a wooden ball. Better than a teapot, I suppose. Electrode is just a bigger one. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put Voltorb above Electrode. Electrode might be too big, you know? Hisui and Sneasel, I do like them. They can come on up. They can go right about there. Sneasler can come on up too. I like Sneasler. Hisui and Avalugg, again, not so much. Let's put Hisui and Avalugg like here, I guess. I really have no idea. We'll just stick them there. Hisui and Zorua, that might be another S tier. Yeah, it's Zorua, it has to be an S tier. Yeah, more than those guys. More than you. Yeah, gotta put Hisui and Zorua there. Maybe the same for Hisui and Zoroark as well. Even though it's a lot more aggressive, really wants to kill you. It's pretty cool. Just bump it down a little bit. Leave it up there for sure. Alright, Hisui and Braviary. Another bird. It's kind of a cool bird though. I'll put it above Articuno. And we have Enamorus. I've never actually caught Enamorus in Legends Arceus. I never got around to it. So I have literally no affiliation or knowledge about this thing whatsoever. It's not even that cute. It's kind of creepy. So I might have to stick Enamorus somewhere down here. Let's say here? Question mark? Then it has a Therian form, which I don't even know what's going on there. But I want to hug it even less. Let's put it there, I suppose. And we have Origin Form Dialga. I do like these forms. They were a bit weird at first, but I've picked up on them. They've grown on me. Do I want to hug them all that much? I'm gonna put Dialga there. And last but not least, Origin Form Palkia. I do like a bit more than Dialga. So maybe Palkia can come up a little bit. He was somewhere about here? There we go. Alright, that's all of them. So as usual, I'll do my quick cursory once-over, see if there's anything I want to change. But probably as usual, there won't be. Yeah, I think it all looks pretty much good enough. So yeah, there's the Galar and Hisui Pokemon I want to hug tier list. Let me know what you agreed or disagreed with in the comments. And that'll be it for Pokemon tier lists until Scarlet and Violet comes out. And we see all the new guys there. And I probably won't do one right away when Scarlet and Violet comes out. Just because they like adding new Pokemon to generations now. So I might wait to see what else develops before I jump into that tier list. But that means I can move on to the other ideas I've had for these kind of lists, so that's exciting. And if you have any ideas for other series that might lend themselves to a list like this, let me know. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.